everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? We'll go ahead and bring my boy in. Yes, sir. Where he's at?
My dog was good.
What's up, man?
What up? What up?
How you living, man?
I'm good. Everything's good over here, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. Thanks for jumping on live on Simon Says. I hit you up, man, about my show, and man, I appreciate you just coming on, man, and sharing with the people and stuff like that,
No
man.
problem. So,
Y'all, this welcome to Simon Says with Sidney Jones. Hey, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Not many people can say that they're having a live with a Super Bowl champ.
you're
People
right.
don't know
That's
that you
rare.
got a ring, baby.
That's rare. 2017. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, so good to have you on today, man. And we're just gonna have a conversation. I want people to get to know who you are that may not know who you are, and you and I talk very very often. And one of the things I wanted to kind of talk about is a lot of people don't really know that you're at Washington, um, playing incredible ball there.
Hmm.
Um, and your pro day, I mean, your schedule, I mean, all eyes on you, your first round draft pick, and boom, in your pro day, you get injured, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, wow. But some way, somehow, man, you have surgery, you still get drafted. Man, talk about that adversity, man, and what goes, because there's a lot of people with COVID-19 right now, man. Like that adversity that you experienced, man, what was that like?
Man, I really don't get the opportunity really to, talk about this stuff often. Everything, getting to college, was a blessing in itself, but, just developing and taking all the right steps, doing everything right. And everything was pretty much planned out to go how it was supposed to go. And then
Yeah.
adversity hits. That's essentially what I was dealt with, and which is an injury. So, if you relate the injury to the pandemic, it's very similar. My injury was a setback for me, um, very very
Yeah.
tough setback. Surgery wise, recovery wise, all that different nature. But you know, that was one thing in itself. But I always had the goal in my head that I'm still a football player. I love the game and I love what I do, and I want to get back to that level. And you take it from what everybody's dealing with, COVID-19 and stuff, is really the same thing. Adversity hit, life hit, and whatever your
Yeah.
job may be or whatever your passion may be, this is a time where it's adversity. So you find a way through it. You find a way to fight through it. Whatever you're doing now, you just find a way. I know
Yeah.
you love the gym, and you love to lift. You're gonna find a way. It's whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're gonna find a way to do it. And it's either during this time you're gonna take a step back and let this time make you worse, or you're gonna make the most out of it and jump out there and be a proactive about what you want to do in life, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so what did you feel like? I mean, what is something that you feel like got you through? I mean, because that's a major injury. What is something that kind of got you through?
Uh, I can't pinpoint just one thing, because I think during that time, or these past 3 years since it happened, it's been a lot of things that have got me back up.
Yeah.
First, just medically, taking all the medical steps to feel confident and get back right, getting your body back right. Um, all that
Yeah.
stuff is necessary to get back to doing the active part of it, but there's a mental side of it. So, the mental side is,
Yeah.
family, friends, and all your support system. around you
So
and all that stuff. And the spiritual side, obviously Jesus and God and all that stuff. And so I think it's just the physical, mental, and spiritual part all coming together and having a part to play and, building yourself back up.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people really don't. I mean, people watch football, people watch you guys play and do what you do, but they don't realize, people don't realize if you've never played the sport or been around the sport, the discipline that goes into it. I
Man.
mean, the structure that goes into it and the mental fortitude that you got to have, you know what I'm saying? And the mental toughness. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even talking about just the physical toughness, but I'm just talking about the mental toughness that
Right.
goes into you making sure that your body is on point, you know, knowing your position, knowing your assignments, man,
Mm-hmm.
and having to manage all that. And that's why, like, kudos, man, to anybody who's operating on that level, man, because a lot of people really don't know
For
the
sure.
challenges that you just face, you know, day in and day out to execute your craft, man.
Man, it's
So, man, that's
crazy.
that's 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 incredible.
It is. It is very incredible. That's one of the
So
most,
how are you?
yeah.
So how are you doing in the pandemic, man? What's been a low light for you, but what's been a highlight for you as well?
Uh, Honestly, I feel like this, where I'm at in my life, I think pandemic or not, I'm doing the same thing. I'm up in the morning. We got meetings, work out after, more meetings after, and then after I talk to you, I'm about to go work out again. So and then I'm home at 8 o'clock. So I'm 8 to 8 right now. So that's real. I'm still working. Like nothing for me. Nothing's changed, and I spend time on my craft every day, um, at least 4 hours a day. So I'm still working, man. I'm still grinding. Ain't no downside for me.
Yeah. I mean, because you guys, you know, when the fall, I mean, they've already released the schedule, so things will be whether fans are there or not. It looks like you guys are going to be playing this fall.
Yeah,
So y'all may not have no fans in the building,
that's gonna
but
be crazy,
you
huh?
know, you guys are still preparing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Wow.
You can't not prepare. You gotta always stay ready. So you got to get ready. You heard that before, but um,
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen. All this stuff is crazy, and you just prepare for your job, and that's what we're preparing for.
Yeah. So what's been a highlight for you during this pandemic? I mean, some you
Uh, I think really just getting to really just focus, like having more time. Like I'm using this time to focus on the details, focus on the little things of my career. Maybe that I
yeah.
probably wasn't focused on before. I feel like I just have more time on my hands to really focus on training and focus on the details of training, like within training and
Yeah.
everything around it. So I feel like the highlight for me would just be being able to just spend more time perfecting my craft and getting in the
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. So who would you say, man, people want to know like something about Sidney. What is like who are a few of your greatest inspirations, man? Like who inspires you, man, to just keep moving? Who inspires you?
Oh man, you talking
Oh, I got some good questions for you today,
narrow
Doc.
me,
I
narrow
got
me. All right. Would you say on the field, off the field, or like?
yeah, let's start with on the field. Who inspires you? Or who's, you know, or who's been on the field. You know what I'm saying? Or who's on there now. It doesn't matter. Who
I
inspired you?
mean, so positional wise, and what I do, cornerback position, Richard Sherman. That's my all
Yeah.
time favorite player. I watch film. I've been watching film with him since college and before that. So that's like one player I find inspiration off of, and we actually buddies and stuff. So it's pretty cool in
Dope.
that sense. Let's see, off the field, I think just no. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I think the people around me, within the Eagles, that's the day in, day out, everyday inspiration. Wanting to be, you know, a teammate to them, and be the best version of myself to them, and you know
Yeah.
they hold us, and we hold each other accountable, day in, day out. So that's just that process when you get in season, building that brotherhood and having that day in, day out, consider who you're actually grinding with and going to battle with. So those
Yeah.
those two things are key for me. Um, Off the field, it's a lot of people, just starting from your childhood, people who essentially helped you get you where you are, in terms of family members and people who are coaches and trainers and all
Yeah.
these different things. I can't pimp. I have a big support system back
Yeah.
home, and even at the University of Washington, all those people, and um, my family now, you know my fiance, my in-laws, everybody, everybody here for me. So it's been good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's dope, man.
yeah,
Yeah. So, one of the I think one of the things I loved about what you said is about like people within the organization. You know what I'm saying? Like you play on a team, and the people within the organization. What do you feel like what is one thing that kind of stands out to you that I don't know if you guys have like a slogan or something that you guys live by with the Eagles, but what is something that stands out that you guys live by that kind of motivates you? I can't remember what you guys.
It's a lot of
What's
them.
that thing that y'all say? You said you guys say something.
Uh,
Family first or something like that. What was it?
I can't. I'm
It's like
blanking
y'all
right now.
motto or something like that.
We all we got, we all we need. Is that the one you're talking about? That's a
It,
good. That's a good one though. That's a good one.
oh,
We all we got, we all
yeah,
we
that's a
need.
good one.
We talk about that. Basically, meaning whoever's on the team, whoever's on the field, whoever's going to battle, that's all we need, and we trust the guy next to us. And really, going off that, what I was gonna say, like what I think about is just accountability and being accountable, and you know trusting the guy next to you, being able to trust him, knowing he's gonna take care of his job, and vice versa within yourself. You gotta build everything within the off season, the preparation, everything you're going through, and to perform, so the guy next to you can trust you. So it all comes full circle. So that same has to
Wow.
carry when you looking at the guy next to you.
Yeah, that's crazy because a lot of people just think accountability is I'm here, I'm present, but accountability goes way beyond the fact that when you get on the field, it's all the preparation, all the discipline, all the things you've done outside of the field
Right.
that helps the person on the field trust you even more.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking about that in terms of like what kind of like what we're going through, is about, all we got, is all we need. And the fact that, man, more than ever, we got to stick together. More than
Sure.
ever, man, we need the people that's, whether we under the same roof or family, friends, we got to stick together.
Let's go.
And I think I always tell people like, yo, we going to get through this. I never say I'm going to get this or you're going to get through this. We going to get through this. And I think that's huge for people to know. And man, so trust is big, man. A lot of people don't realize
For
that in
sure.
football, trust is
It's
huge.
everything.
Not just execution, but trust.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that, man. I mean, um, what does that look like for you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like what goes into you being on the field? Like, yo, I want to make sure not only um, do I trust myself, but can I trust you that you got my back?
For sure. That's just I'm gonna break it down in terms of coverages. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, let's do it.
you're a corner. You rely on maybe your underneath coverage to be there for a comeback if you playing over the top, or if you playing underneath coverage, you trust your over the top coverage, and you can't overthink and do somebody else's job. Essentially, you have to trust that I'm gonna do my job, you're gonna do your job, and we're gonna be a-okay. So
Yeah.
that's all it really comes down to in terms of trusting your team, trusting the brother next to you, and once that trust comes together, everything is unified and is successful.
Hey, so I see that my brother-in-law, Chris, is responding in this thread talking about that
Uh
doesn't work against Tom Brady. Because he was a Patriots fan, but now
I'm
since
gonna
Tom
text
ain't
you something.
there, you know, he's buying all Tampa Bay gear. I mean, he's reeing up on all his gear because really he ain't a Patriots fan. He's a Tom Brady's fan.
Hold on,
Oh, it does work against Tom Brady. They got a ring against Tom Brady.
watch this, watch this. You see that? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just leave it there so you can see it
No. Show. What are you showing? Show it.
in the
Show it.
text. In the text.
Oh, okay. Let me go up. Oh, check Super Bowl 52. I see it. Sidney, remember that was that one. Goodness. Hey, so here's the thing, man. All right, so everybody know I'm a Cowboys fan, right? You my boy, so I'm always gonna root for you. You on the Eagles, but I'm always root for number 22.
That's love.
All right, but the thing is, yo, I'm watching the game
Mm-hmm.
and I see you on the field against Gallup,
You know what it is.
and you, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm torn right now because I want the Cowboys to move forward, but I also want my boy to ball out. And I'm like,
You torn, dog.
that throws the ball to Gallup, and my boy, Sidney, knocks the ball out. Y'all got to watch it. I mean, it's the Cowboys versus the Eagles. And I'm like, yo, I'm torn because I got Gallup, I got my boys on one end, and I see number 22, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, pick the ball, oh, hit the ball, but then I'm like, no, and you knocked the ball out, man. Talk about that moment, bro. I mean, you balled out, bro, and I was like, you
Appreciate
saved the
it.
day because Gallup was hot that game, but
It
you
was a lot.
saved the day, man. Talk about that.
Yeah. First of all, that's gonna be a regular that you're gonna have to be torn because you play them twice a year. You have to be torn. You have to be torn twice a year. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, no, that was
All right.
yeah, that was a cool moment for the team and myself, and just that energy and being able to make a play when it actually mattered. Um,
Yeah.
Throughout my career, I kind of haven't had those big moments to really do something exciting and special for the team and be a key contributor. So being a part of that and making that play and showing that I'm all in, showing my team that they can trust me in situations. So that goes back to trust, man. So it was big. It was really exciting. It's cool.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man.
Hmm.
So let's talk. Hey, one of the things that I've noticed by following you, man, is that you're a huge Call of Duty fan, man.
Oh yeah.
And I really need your help because I got the game, but I get slaughtered, man. I mean, literally, I get slaughtered in Call of Duty. I mean,
Hey,
as soon as I come on the screen, I'm dead. I mean, it's like as soon as I get
it ain't for everybody. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just no, but man, I've been playing since years now. I feel like probably 10 years already.
Wow.
I don't even know when, but I started very young, and I've been playing, and I took some time off in between. Took some, hadn't played as heavy, but like once I got back on, the skill will always be there. It's like if you throw the cleats back on, you think you still got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think that's the thing is like with professional athletes, a lot of people don't think you guys are supposed to have downtime. That you guys are not supposed to like you're doing what you do all the time, But it's like they don't really realize is that you guys have a life outside of football. That you guys, do other stuff outside of football, man. So what do you like to do outside of playing football? What do you like to do, man? I know you
Um,
like to eat.
I like we're gonna get there, but you
Ah,
already said it. I do my gaming and spend some time on that. We do eat around here. Me and fiance, she cook or we try to find a restaurant. Obviously that part of it has been cut out with the restaurants and stuff, but um, really free time we spend good time together. We um, as I said, go and just do adventurous stuff and try to get out the house and try to find new experiences. So that's really what we do in our free
yeah.
time.
Let me tell you something, man. You got a good one, brother. Man,
I
those
know.
chocolate chip cookies that she makes, I haven't.
Great,
I mean, she just needs
great
to
A.
like, hey, patent those cookies, bruh, because now I don't need any more doing this pandemic. I ain't working out like like the gym is open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bruh, those chocolate chip cookies, I can eat like 20 of those
Tell you,
joints,
dog.
man, and not even blink, bruh.
I'm not even
I
a
mean,
sweets guy.
they're
I'm not even a sweets guy, but when I'm 2 at night,
bruh.
dip in the milk,
Oh yeah,
the
and
brownies,
the brownies
the
too. The
brownies.
chocolate chip
I
cookies
don't
and the
even like
brownies.
brownies,
Yes,
dog.
yes.
I don't even like
I
brownies,
know
but
me.
I eat the brownies.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to Sid
shout
for
out to
making the
Sid.
brownies.
The other Sid. The other, not me. The other Sid.
So, um, man, all of this stuff that's coming up, man. About I know you saw the guy get. Just let me know if this you cool with talking about this, man. But I've been affected deeply, man, about the kid dying um, in in Georgia, man.
Yeah.
And man, I just been hurt. I just been struggling with it all day. I know it happened, a few weeks ago, months ago, man, but I've been just tore up about it, man. I think, man, young kids need a little bit of inspiration, man, right now, especially black kids, you know what I'm saying, and males, man, about really making it, you know what I'm saying, and pursuing your dreams and pursuing your goals. And I talked to you about that, about just young, like making sure that we utilize this time and leverage this time to use our voices to really help inspire, you know, you know, 12-year-old kids that's loving football, have passion to do something, man. So what would you say to your, 15-year-old self? What would you turn back and say to yourself? If you could turn back the hand of time, what would you say to yourself? I mean, you still young, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
still
you know
young.
what I'm saying? But what would you say to a younger version of yourself?
Man, that's younger version of myself. I would tell them don't take the moments for granted
Mm,
and live every day of your life with a purpose.
yeah,
And because sometimes, even now, like sometimes I probably get caught in the blur of getting in the routine and just head down and grinding and probably not looking up for a breath of fresh air. Blue moon,
yeah,
every blue moon. But I think when I was younger, I was just so dedicated, so committed, so really that that person that was in his everyday grind that forgot to like look up and be appreciative for every step I walked, every breath I took. Maybe I took it for granted on
yeah.
occasion, but sometimes I was grateful. But just day in and day out, just being grateful for everything, and every moment that I had with whether that was family experiences or friends or whatever that was, and also just being, that person looking back at myself and saying, hey, like football is very important, but you know, it's it's still not everything. It don't make who you
Yeah,
are. It's you have an identity outside of football, and you have a purpose outside of football as well. Football, you know, is great, but it's not your sole being, and it's also not, you know, the only way to make it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like people think, in the black community, people think it's, rapping or sports, or that's the two mainstreams. But football is not the only way to be successful. And I think a lot of people, like including myself, probably got caught up in that mindset of just football, football, football. But there's that other side of
yeah,
it. There's this educational piece, and having a purpose in terms of that. So just having that, you know mindset of working hard at football or whatever it is you're passionate about, but also having that side, that main thing that's going to set you up also, not just all in
yeah,
on football, or not, I mean, all in on whatever it is. Having that educational part of it, that's something you want to do, that's not athletics or sports related, that's going to set you up. And
yeah.
you know
That's dope, man. One of the things since the first time I met you, I was intrigued about how open you were to always get better, like learning something. Um, Even in our conversations together, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
It's crazy that, I've always admired how much you want to continue to get better and never settling for what you are today, but like, yo, I got to do this, I gotta do that, I gotta be on my A game. I gotta persevere. I gotta push through this to get better, man. And that's something that I admire, and I think sometimes it's so easy for people to get setbacks and they give up.
Mm-hmm.
But I realize that sometimes the setbacks are actually stepping stones in our lives
Sure.
for us to really show the true greatness that we have.
Sure.
That sometimes those things that punch us in the gut, those things that push us down, they actually really make us better. It's
Yeah.
like the greatness that's inside of us.
If you respond the
It,
right
it,
way,
it,
if
yeah.
you respond the right way to it, because
You know,
from
and I
that
think that's say that again.
from that adversity that you're talking about, it can either take you up or it can take you down. Like you go through, you got to fight the fight. Like when it
Yeah,
sucks, or and you come out better on that other side. So um, you can't go on that other. You can't go on the other side that's rock bottom, because you got to keep pushing, because
yeah,
on the other side is going to build you up, build your character, build who you are, and it's going to teach you some real good life lessons.
yeah. And I think too, it keeps us humble. I
Keep you
mean, I
humble.
also think it keeps us focused, it keeps you disciplined. And sometimes it's easy to compare ourselves to other people. Like, well, why am I getting this adversity? Why am I getting this challenge, but they don't have it? It seems as though they have easier. But man, we all have our own lane. We all have our own path. We all have the thing that we're supposed to be doing. So we lock in on that, and we stay out of other lanes, and we just lock in and do what we do and prove to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even about proving to other people, but it's about proving to ourselves that this moment is our moment. I see a
Sure.
lot of people in here, man, that's like showing so much love to you, bro. Just like, man, they can't wait for you to ball out. They can't wait for you to do this. Eagles, all these Eagles fans up in there, man, ready for a breakout year. Can't wait for him to start next to Slay. I mean, it's crazy, man, just all the love that you get, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easy to focus on, I mean, just saying in general, for people, it's so easy for us to get um bottled down with the hate. You know what I'm saying? To get
Hmm.
bottled down with the people that don't like us. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? The negativity. But man, it's crazy because I realized something in my life that sometimes we focus on the one negative opinion and don't realize that in our lives there's so many people that's rooting for us, that so many people are admire, you know what I'm saying, and go, man, I want you to do no ill motive, you know what I'm saying, no, they just want to see you do what you do, man. And that's been liberating for me because you can focus on one person that don't like something. That one person that's just negative about something. But then, man, that just made me think about all this love that you're getting in here, man. It's just like it's crazy that even at our, even if you're at a low moment, man, there's people that's like, yo, I want you to ball out, man. Yo, I want you to do this, man. They like look up to you, man.
Most
That's
appreciated.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's the people you appreciate,
So
man.
how what about the Eagles fans? The Eagles fans, man,
They
they
tough.
they 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 live, bro.
They tough. Yeah, they live. They essentially, the best in the world. They
Yeah,
passionate. They all that. They care about. They say they care about their sports, and they let you have it when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. They love you when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So it's either perform or they gonna let you have it. So that's the best way I can describe it.
yeah. I whenever I watch stuff, man, my man Moody, shout out to Moody, he always say, don't bring your feelings, bring your game. And I feel
I
like
like that.
that's what the Eagles fans are. It's like, yo, don't bring your feelings, bring your game.
I like that.
Like we go show, we gonna ball out.
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible. Hey, you want to take some questions, man? I see a lot of people like want to ask some questions. You want to take a few questions? We got a few more minutes. You want to take some questions?
Let me see what you got for me. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I if you guys want to ask a question, I see my Philly fanatic.
Okay.
Um, someone I think it says, "What's your favorite Call of Duty?"
Hold on. I'm
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
my
find it.
now Philly fanatic. What was your question?
I can't even. I'm trying to see where you at with it.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom.
The
I
bottom.
mean, there were some questions that were submitted to me. My
Mm,
Philly fanatic. Sid, how do you feel when you finally stepped on the field? Oh, okay. Let's answer that. Easy E says, Sidney, how did it feel when you finally stepped on the field after your injury?
that was 2017. First game was Dallas Cowboys. Shout out. You know,
See?
you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah. First game back. It was a long journey. About 9 months, 9 10 months on the dot. Um, without football, nothing really. Just excited and all those football emotions of not being out, all the nerves. Just
Yeah.
being from being the best to just starting from the bottom again. Kind of felt like but hopping back on the field, it was a great experience for me. Just getting
Yeah.
my feet wet, getting that first NFL experience, and it was amazing, dog.
Yeah. So somebody says, what's your favorite Call of Duty game?
Favorite Call of Duty game? I
Yeah.
don't, I don't know what they mean, but um,
Oh, I guess whatever version it is.
I mean, favorite Call of Duty game ever was probably be Modern Warfare 4, the original one. That's where it all
Okay.
started, and I love that game. It's kind of similar to this one too, because they brought back some of the similar maps and all that stuff, and it feels very similar. I would say within the game now, I like Warzone. Um, they got the
Okay.
new Warzone, and I'll be playing multiplayer. I play Shipment. They got 24/7 Shipment. It's called right now. I'll be
Okay.
playing, yeah, multiplayer.
You're speaking a whole nother language
Yeah,
that I
I
don't
know.
understand. You're gonna have
The
to
people,
educate
yeah,
me.
the people who listen probably
I'm
not.
just gonna have to come chill with you,
Come
and
tell
you
me.
have to
I
show
I'll
me
show you.
all
I'll show
all,
you.
all of that stuff. Hey, so there's somebody in here, Hattie F or
Okay.
Hat TYF. You
Uh-huh.
know that?
Okay, I see him.
Yeah, it says Sid, get that swagger back. Real one been watching and playing against you, wishing
Yeah,
for a healthy season. We want to see that swagger.
that's my
Who's
dog.
that?
That's my dog. He went to Utah. He was
Okay,
on the Rams for a minute.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's my
Shout
boy.
out to him.
Shout out to him for sure. I got you, boy.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody said ask Sid to get to the Eagles. I'm the ask Sid to get at the Eagles group in Washington State. I'm the admin. Could you do a live Eagles talk with the West Northwest Bird Gang? I don't know what that is.
Fine. I can't. I don't even know where you at. I'm trying to look in
Yeah.
the
No,
comments.
I mean some people have like submitted me questions or whatever. They're asking me.
Okay.
Yeah, when you go on the show Northwest Bird Gang, some love in Washington State, Sid the Kid.
It's always love over there, baby. It's
Yeah,
always
y'all
love.
gotta hit him up, man. Y'all want, hey, if y'all trying to get him, y'all gotta hit him up. Y'all gotta hit him up, send him a message, do something, hit him up. Any other questions? Station. How's the training right now? What's he working on most? Somebody's you can answer this if you want to. Is how's the training right now? What is he working on the most? What you working on the most?
Training's good, man. It's basically we in OTAs. We doing our meetings and then we're going to work out virtually with our strength coach and stuff. So he
Okay.
leads us through the workouts and all that. And then usually it's some type of running. Got to get our cardio or our footwork in somewhere in the day, and I do mine basically in the evening time. And really, what I'm working on is press coverage and all the different variations of techniques within press coverage, and just building up my toolbox and the things that's going to keep the opponent guessing, I would say. Really
Yeah.
that and building off of watching my old film that I had last year and seeing where I can improve on and all the little areas, just the minor details, just trying to clean everything up.
Dope. Hey, so somebody asked, did you give your mom your Super Bowl ring?
I think that thing gotta stay safe and sacred.
Listen, y'all, that's a Super Bowl ring, man.
It
That's
ain't.
not like a Mother's Day gift. That's not something you
Nah,
give your mamas on Mother's Day. Bruh, that you gotta keep that locked
gotta
in.
keep that locked and loaded.
Hey, somebody's asking the questions. When did you know you could compete on a professional level? That's a great question. When did you know?
Um, After my freshman year, playing my freshman year, critiquing that season and hopping into that next season with a mindset of uh, having some type of direction and having that experience. And once I played a couple games through that season and towards the end of it, I was, making plays like crazy. And, everybody was kind of like, Sid gonna leave next year. Sid gonna leave True Junior. Like, I didn't want to hear it. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm like, whatever. But like, that next year, the junior year, I already had that mindset of just being the best, like locking every dude down and just being the best every time I step on the field. So just having that mindset, and that mindset never leaves you. So essentially, you just carry that. Like I did it here, why can't I do it in the National Football League? So just taking that whole mindset, and sophomore junior year that you're gonna be league ready.
Yeah, that's dope. Let me see. You put that at the end of the year when you what do you think you could do to help the team most? Uh, so somebody said, what do you think you can do this upcoming season to man, I feel like I'm a sports commentator, man. Like I'm doing a live sport.
You're right.
um uh they said what are you gonna do this year to help the team out the most this upcoming season?
I got big goals for the team and myself included. To start with, first off, being consistent.
Yeah,
I've shown moments where I can do this, do that, but it's never on a consistent basis. And whether that's life circumstances, that things just fall where they are, or injuries, or whatever it is, just being that consistent player. Because I know if I'm on the field, being consistent and doing everything I'm supposed to do, the rest is going to follow. You know,
yeah,
the turnovers are going to increase through our team. All that stuff is just going to start flowing in if I can just, be consistent and be me.
yeah. Somebody's asking, are you ready to lock down Emmanuel Sanders this year?
Everybody.
Oh, that's ooh, I like that answer. Everybody. Everybody. Hey, somebody's asking, do you play Madden? Do you play Madden? I've realized that most NFL guys don't play Madden,
Okay.
but do you play Madden?
Growing up, I always played Madden. Like I claimed myself the best at Madden because nobody could beat me in my circle. Nobody. I'm like, run it, like straight up. But now I think it was last year I stopped playing because I just didn't like the game. The game was just moving different. It didn't move the same. Like the players was moving like robots. I don't know
Mm,
if you I don't know if you play. I think
yeah, I
you
do.
play. You play. But
Yeah, I
they
do.
was moving weird, so I was like, nah, I'd rather play 2K. 2K feel more realistic. And then I feel like after that happened, I kind of fell off with Madden, and this year I haven't played nearly as much as I used to. But
Yeah. Okay.
I could pick up the sticks
Cool. Well,
now and
maybe
still
I'll
still
get you
rock
to.
it. I could pick the sticks up. I got
Okay.
that football FIB football intelligence.
Hey, so PlayStation or Xbox?
I got both. They sitting right there. But Xbox.
Ooh. Xbox. All right. So maybe I can get you in a little league or something like that with a few of us.
Man, I will hop on and I will go to Super Bowl and I'll be undefeated. That's how I'm feeling. I don't
Oh,
even play
y'all
the
heard it
game, but that's
live.
how I'm feeling.
Y'all heard it live. Y'all heard it live. Hey, so I'm gonna do a little trivia with you real quick, man, before we close out. Got a few more
You
moments.
got it.
Something I'm gonna do. First thing that comes to your mind, um, I want you to just to answer. So so I ask you a question like I just did, PlayStation or Xbox, and then you give me an answer. Right?
All right.
Just a little trivia. All right. Jordans or LeBrons?
Jordan, easy.
See. All right.
I don't have the
Uh,
Browns. Go
okay.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Steak or chicken?
Chicken's more versatile.
Okay. All right. Uh, you prefer running or treadmill?
Running.
Gloves or no gloves?
Gloves.
Gucci or Louis Vuitton?
Ah, I'm torn. I'm like you. I'm torn, dog.
You gotta give me one.
Okay, hold on. I go Louis. You hear me?
Oh, I heard you. Thought you was gonna pick Gucci.
I got both now, but
Football or basketball?
football. Come on now.
See, that was a given. I thought you were gonna pick basketball, but football. Offense or defense?
See, look, I could do both now, but
Yeah,
defense.
because I heard you used to play offense and
Yeah,
defense.
yeah, defense though.
Um, Jamaica or Cancun?
Cancun. Because I never
Cancun.
been to Jamaica, dog. I answered that fast.